Right now in this country, we are seeing two thought processes. One thought process believes that this is, right now the socio-political discourse in this country is about rebuilding this nation. Another thought process believes that it is about deconstruction of the democratic setup of the country. Which do you think is a more accurate depiction and why?
See, do you want to run a conference or a country? You must make up your mind. Country is nearly 1.4 billion people. Just providing basic nourishment for them, health for them, places to live for them, opportunities for them to blossom into their lives is a massive challenge. This cannot be done philosophically. This has to be done very pragmatically, all right? So at the same time, your pragmatism should include all aspects of life, which includes the well-being of the environment and the ecology, the well-being of the inner well-being of the human being, all these things must be taken into account. If you understand well-being only as economic well-being, then you will cause a disaster. Initially you'll feel great, after that there's a disaster. See, right now, what's happened here is just this. Even in early 50s, especially in 40s, we had terrible famines. One significant thing we have done is we've overcome these famines. When the British left us in 47, for you guys maybe it's the Portuguese when you left you in 48, is it?
61.
61, oh my God. Okay.
14 years later.
Yes, 14 years later, I get it. So, whenever they left, the average life expectancy of an Indian was 28 years. Today, it's touched 70 or crossed 70. That's a significant achievement for a nation. But how did we do this? A famine-ridden nation, we brought it to a place where we are food exporting nation. We are the largest exporters of rice today, we are self-sufficient in our food. But in the process, we destroyed the soil. So, I'm not somebody who wants to look at the rear-view mirror and go on blaming the guy who was there at that time. I believe they did their best at that time, given their understanding and the compulsions of the day, all right? It's always easy to postmortem and say, oh, they should have done this, they should have done that. At that given time, for the resources, for the thinking and the possibilities they were there, I believe they did the right thing. Using all these chemicals and fertilizers and everything, that's why we are alive. Otherwise probably we wouldn't be.
We need to do better.
But now time has come that we need to learn how to do it better. So, they gave us an opportunity, but in the process they damaged certain things. I don't think that's ever by intention, that's happened as a consequence. And also our populations have multiplied. What was 330 million, today is 1.4 billion, I'm sorry, which is over 4 times in a matter of 75 years. How do you provide for all of them? So that's why I said everything, including our reproduction, must be a conscious process.